Hi, I'm Peter Horton from Impinj, and today I'm going to show you how to set the regional configurations on the Speedway Revolution RFID reader using the web management interface. It's important to know that this feature is only available for readers running Octane 4.8 or higher. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that the reader is powered by connecting it securely to its power supply. And then you're going to need to connect the reader directly to a network or to your PC via the Ethernet port. If you're connecting to a network or a device that has power over Ethernet capability, then you're not going to need that power supply, which is nice. In my setup here, I've got the reader connected to its own power supply and connected directly into my PC via the Ethernet port. Once you've got everything connected and powered up, you're going to need to open up a web browser to access the reader's web management interface. In order to do this, you're going to need to know the reader's DNS host name, or its IP address. The host name for all Speedway Revolution readers is going to begin with Speedway R dash, and then followed by the last three couplets of numbers in the MAC address, which can be found here directly on the front of the reader. In the case of this reader, we're looking at 10-2D-9B. Now, it's important that you use dashes instead of semicolons for this to work. So let's go ahead and change those regional settings. Now that I've got my web browser open, let's go ahead and access the reader's web management interface by typing in the DNS host name. So in the case of the reader here, it's going to be Speedway R dash 10-2D-9B. Once you access the reader's web management UI, you'll be prompted for your username and password. If this is your first time accessing the reader and haven't changed these settings, your default username is going to be root and your default password is going to be Impinj, both in all lowercase letters. And as you can see, we are now in the web management interface. If you take a look under detailed information, you'll notice under regulatory region that the setting is set for none RFID disabled. Let's go ahead and change that. In order to do that, you're going to want to look at the other side of the page here at the Change Regulatory Region. We're going to access the drop-down menu, and in the case of this setup, we're going to select Brazil as the frequency. We're going to go ahead and click Update. And as you can see, we're going to get a warning message letting us know that we're about to change the frequency settings of the reader. Going to go ahead and click OK. And now we're going to get a message that says, Reboot reader to complete the update. The easiest way to do this is to reboot the reader directly from the web management interface by clicking the Reboot button. Continue with Reboot. OK. Now, as you can see here, it's going to take about a minute for the reader to reboot. And once it reboots, it's going to automatically refresh, and you're going to see that the reader's settings have now been configured for Brazil. All right, we're just about to reboot now. As you can see, the screen is refreshed, and the regulatory region has now been set to Brazil. Thanks for watching this video on setting the regional configurations of the Speedway Revolution RFID reader. For more information and tech tips on the Speedway Revolution and other RFID products from Impinj, please visit the support section of our website at www.impinj.com/support. Thank you.